Hey, yo, it's David. What's going on, everybody? We are back with some more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. And last video, I talked about Chandler and all his goody bits and information, how I perceive him, like his, we just basically analyze him and, I just give him my thoughts. And today we're going to go over Zeldris. I think, of the two, I don't know. I think they're both good in their own right. I can't really just like put them side by side and be like, yeah, Zeldris is better. Nah, Chandler is better. I don't know. I feel like they're good in their own right. So let's go over Zeldris. Before the video starts, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach 1K subs. Please do so. It'll greatly motivate me to do more Grand Cross content and make YouTube videos overall. YouTube's kick. But so let's get into it. Executioner Zeldris, Scent of Death. I like that title. Increase allies' basic stats by 2% for every debuff applied on an enemy, limited 10 times. This does also work in the back because it doesn't specify he has to be entering battle. So that means if it doesn't have that part, then it means it works in the back. His first skill, Black Road. What's up with all this blackness? What's up with all this death and black sodas? You good, bro? You want to talk about it? Let's go over his commandment first. He has a different commandment from regular Zeldris. Commandment of Piety. If a critical strike occurs from skill uses, decrease crit chance and crit damage by 10%. Applies to both allies and enemies when entering battle. Excludes death matches. Limit 3. So you can lower crit chance and crit damage by 30% if the enemy crits on you or the enemy. I know Zeldris can't crit because of his first skill, but let's just say the big boogeyman we all know and love, Escanor. Let's say he crits 3 separate times. You can theoretically lower his crit rate by 30%. Now this is fantastic because you might be thinking, oh, Davo, it's a debuff. It's gonna go off for the one in turn 3. No, it's a great debuff. So don't even worry about it, bro. They took the extra steps to take care of y'all. To take care of us who are afraid of putting debuffs on the one, especially when he already has 2 buffs. So at the start of his turn, he's gonna lose them all. No, they're great. They're gonna stay forever. So he's permanently losing 30% crit chance and crit damage, even on turn 3. So you good. You're great. You're fantastic, bro. Don't worry about it. You'll live. And plus, you have type advantage. If that eases the anxiety you feel, you good. You got type advantage. So let's go over his first skill. Black Road inflicts cut damage, which is a new new skill. Additional damage equal to 50% of 100% of critical damage. Half of all of your critical damage, basically. So he does 500% on level 3. You probably won't see a level 3 unless you just have rank ups. But like, let's say level 1, right? It's 200%, 50% of 100% of your critical damage. His critical damage is pretty good, 185. He also has a crit damage link with Esther Rosa, so 23. Let's just say 20 plus 130. So he's over 200 something crit damage. Quick math. That's easy math. 50% of that, he gets 100% extra damage to this. So it's essentially he kind of doing 600% of attack. So if he has over 200%, it's 100 goes to this, so he's doing 300. Math. Quick math. That's all I'm saying. Especially if you run Gother, who also buffs crit damage or attack related stats, however you want to remember. I think Gother gives 35 plus 200, 230. Half of that goes into this cut. He's doing sick damage. He's doing like on a level 1, he's doing like what a normal unit would do like on level 2 or 3. Kind of sick, kind of dirty. But you know what? I mentioned this in VC the other day to like Amazing and Sora them. It's funny because you all know Blue Zeldris, the guy who can't crit, right? They literally took that meme and made a new card for Zeldris to where he can't crit, bro. Isn't that hilarious? It's borderline like knee slapping. Yeah, it's just so dumb. They were like, yeah, y'all said Blue Zeldris couldn't crit. Guess what? We making a new Zeldris who literally can't crit, but it scales off his crit damage. So I guess that's kind of cool. His second skill, it may seem a little underwhelming, but I think it has very good utility. Depletes 1 ultimate move gauge on level 1. He has a dissolve for level 1, bro. Well, it doesn't do damage, but it's just like, it can just be applied. So even if they have a shield, don't worry about it, bro. It can just literally be slapped on them. It's like, don't be scared of no shield, bro. And then it's level 3, depletes ultimate move gauge by 2 at the end of the enemy's turns. And disable ultimate move. He can disable ultimate moves on level 2. So if you get a merge and they have ultimate, bro, do not fear. Do not fear at all. I know that since this is a debuff, you might be wondering like, oh well, turn 3 Escanor can easily get it off him. Not if you control an O gauge from the get-go, bro. You won't even have to worry about it. Just like control his O gauge whenever you can, like turn 1. Let's say you go first. Let's just say you go first with a demon team, and he comes in with 2 because his cards merged or whatever, and he's going second, so he has 2 O gauge. You can slap this on him turn 1, and you can control his O gauge for 2 turns. You good. He ain't getting no ultimate, bro. It's it's all right. He would literally have to just merge cards like after you kill somebody to get an ultimate. You good, bro. And plus this cut damage, doing damage on Escanor now, bro. He ain't ready for that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that bugger, bro. He ain't nothing in the face of Zeldris. His ultimate, he has a different one from regular Zeldris. He also has HP withdrawal. So if you want to go HP, that's cool. Inflicts damage equal to 630% of attack on one enemy and decreases HP-related stats of all enemies by 5%. At 6/6, I'm guessing it goes to 940. Debuff multipliers, I'm confused on this. Does it go up? I don't know. But either way, you can lower HP. You can hit harder. Not hit harder. You can just like possibly kill them because their HP is a little bit lower. So that means their HP pool is smaller. So just because you ain't doing too much damage, like defense makes you hit harder, but HP makes you like to where the damage you do, you could possibly kill them just because their HP pool is smaller. I don't know if I explained that correctly. So in terms of teams, well, let's go over stats before I talk about the teams I've seen. Base stats 6.9 KHP, 560. Pierce rate 70. I feel like that's really, really good. Resistance 45. Why does he have more resistance than Chandler? That's kind of funny. Chandler is the more defensive one. Let's look at it. Crit chance, that's irrelevant. Crit damage 185, I said is great. Crit resistance 40, crit defense 65, and lifesteal 10%. I feel like pretty solid stats. Yeah, especially the crit defense. They could have made this like 50, honestly. 50, and then this would have been like, these could have both been like 50. Then I feel like that would have been like more balanced or whatnot, but still. In terms of teams I've seen them on, it's been assault mode, Chandler, and this guy. With Chandler and this guy, you have so much control. You can do corrosion, basically level 1, and then you can stop this. You can stop Gulps from ranking up, bro. I've been completely shut down. I don't know what to do. It is quite honestly scary because the enemy literally toys with you. It's just like, haha, you ain't ranking up. Haha, you not selling me. Haha, you not dissolving. Power strike. Haha, you thought that was a thing? No, sir. It just the ability to literally shut down any secondary skill. Well, the skill effects on the card is crazy, and then you control an ult at the same time. So you do this Chandler skill. I'm like, oh, bet you stop my rank up. Haha, I'm gonna push ultimate. No, Zell just slap this on you, bro. You ain't doing nothing. None of that. Get that out of here. It's over. It's done. It's finito. You ain't doing nothing. I haven't seen his ultimate too much. Honestly, all I've seen is just like the old gauge control and the cut card. But I feel like these cards are a step in the right direction to freaking counter the one. I know, yeah, the ones right here. The one came out literally a menace to society, but I feel like the best one to come out who's like a good counter to the one was Merlin because she can't be one shot. Zeldris can still be voice crack. Zeldris can literally still be one shot. That's the thing about him. I can theoretically wait till turn 3, not do anything, just move cards, just rank up with the one, and I can still one shot him once I think about it. I feel like they should have gave him some type of defensive, some other type of defense in his like passive or card or something. I don't know. Maybe this should have like, I don't know. This debuff, I feel like it's fine. This cut is fine. I feel like they should have gave him some type of defense in his passive, like increase allies' basic stats by, let's say 1% for every debuff applied, max of 10, and then it's like he receives, I don't know, like, how about allies gets this, but then like if they have debuffs, he can get like 1% damage reduction per each debuff or something like that. I don't know. I feel like it could have been like a nice component. So that way he himself couldn't just be obliterated by a bonk. You know what I mean? It's like I can just wait for Escanor. You know, I can just have patience. I can just have I'm an ex-Escanor player. You can have a brain. Escanor players could have a brain, bro. They can theoretically just sit there and wait until they have a level 3 bonk and then just obliterate him. That's the one thing I don't like about Zeldris. Everything else, the cut is fine. I think good utility with this debuff. His ultimate, I feel like his ultimate, yes, he could have had it on his ultimate. His ultimate could have been like, oh, if I just chase that, I can get like damage reduction or something on him. You know, just like FES King ultimate, but like instead of AoE, it's only like, well, King AoE ultimate is AoE, but wait, Zeldris, it'll be single target, but he would get damage reduction just like Valenti and FES King, just like I said. I feel like if he had that, bro, people would do backflips. I feel like they wouldn't shut up about how good Zeldris is. I feel like he should have had that instead of this decreased HP. No. This I don't feel like he need that. He can hit just fine with 900%. Give him 630 and then decrease damage dealt by like 30% or something. I don't know, 20. I don't need, make it 25% or something like that. I feel like he'd be fantastic with that. But in terms of gear for Zeldris, I would go ahead and say already, I mean, you already know for me. Oh, Davo, you always talking about HP defense, but you gave your Camilla crit defense and double defense. That's me. That's just, I'm dumb. I make bad life decisions, bro. But like, I'm speaking overall. And I'm going to go ahead and say HP defense just because people most likely already have Zeldris gear built for like, what's his name? Red Zeldris. Red Zeldris. You all know this guy. He is the best overall unit in my opinion with O gauge control, disabling recovery skills. This guy shut down Green King. I mean, not Green King, Blue King. It was crazy. Increase allies' basic stats by 6% for each ally or enemy with a commandment. It's sick, bro. He was dirty, and people build him. You know, they wanted him to be as tanky as possible, so they gave him HP defense. I feel like that's fine with the Zeldris. I don't think you need to be doing anything crazy like triple crit damage or attack crit damage so his cut can do more damage. I feel like he's fine, bro, because his crit damage is already 180. With a Esterosa Link, it's over 200%. With Green Goth on the team, it's over 200%. It's over 220% easily, 230 even. He is doing just fine. 230, what's half of that? That's like 120 extra going in the cut. So he doing like 620% on his card, bro. Level 3. Think about it, bro. It's dumb. It's easy. It's over. The one is afraid of him, bro. He's very afraid of him. Unless, you know, you actually go against the other one player who is like really like trying. like you know. So that is gonna do it. These are my thoughts about Zeldris, how you should build him, what team he looks good on, and like overall his whole analysis. So that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, comment Executioner Zeldris down below in the comment sections below. If you do that, I know you made it to the end. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.